Yeah. So what is photo coach to you?
Funny you should ask, because photo coach to me was my way, I think, to give back to the industry, and also to offer something that I never had when I started the business. So current, and you took the program a couple of times, and you noticed different things from time to time, you see, and stuff that was given today, yesterday at the Music Exploration, people that took my Florida program a month ago didn't get it, because I just found out over the last couple of weeks new items, new ideas that I shared with the photographers. Research. I'm constantly reading books and look at the forums and websites, so that outside of our industry, so I can apply it to our industry. To photography today, I mean, everybody comes to me and say, "Oh, I'm so passionate about photography. I just want, all I want to do." And my response to them is simple. Why do you ever want to be a photographer in business? You can be a photographer, an artist, and still throw away that passion and create beautiful images. But why do you need to get in business? Because you could call it a nightmare if you don't play the game the right way. Because there's a game to be played as a photographer, the technical photographer. It's also a game to be played as a business person. In my class. Let me share with you a few testimonials that I've taken fresh from this year's Florida school, which happened a month ago. And during that time, I've also asked people that had taken the class 2 or 3 years ago, what was the impact on their business, on their lives, after taking the photo coach program?
I didn't have a whole lot of business sense, so this was the reason why I was intrigued by Andre's class. And although I thought this is not necessarily what I want to take, it's what I need to take. And let me tell you, that attitude changed within the first hour of that class.
I decided to register for the program simply because, being new, I had heard that photography business was 80% business and 20% photography. And I was okay at the photography part, but I knew I could sell it, but I wanted to sell it the right way. And I didn't want to go out of business in the next couple of years. I really wanted to start off on the right foot, and I didn't want to play catch up later. So the business
part of it, so inspired and so ready to go take on the world and change a million things about my business. And I was just so excited to get started and really get a hold on the business end of my business.
It's been 2 or 3 years since I took Andre's class. The results that I have are life-changing, and I am absolutely certain that I would not be in business today had I not taken that class when I did, because it has been phenomenal. It has just taken me places where I never thought I would be today. I made immediate changes when I got home, as scary as they were. It was, you know, some of the stuff I had to do was kind of frightening and actually uncomfortable. But I knew I had to do it because I learned that it's about business first, and then we worry about the photography side, because I've got that gift. The business side was a challenge for me, and I thank Andre. I can't believe that, you know, I've come so far in a short period of time.
Great question, because every time in my programs I get 1 or 2 young person, a student coming out of school, and I just praise these people that they're doing the right move. At school, in school, they've learned the technical things, but then they don't know what's going to hit them as soon as they hit the market. They have no clue of the reality. And then there's a mix of other people who have experience from 5 years to 30 years of experience in the industry. The question basically was, do you think that they should go to the business before the technical? I think they should address both issues. You can't just go out there and not being a good technical photographer, and at the same time you got to find this balance. You don't need to be an MBA, you don't need to be a CA in order to understand all of this. What I've put together in the photo coach system is something that is totally simple to understand. And when I see faces again light up when we talk about how to set prices, how to work with your pricing ratios and your gross profit and whatever, and I said, and they looked at me and said, and I can understand. Yesterday someone said, by golly, of all these years I've been talking to my accountant, I never understood, but now I understand.
I'm so glad that I did not wait 20 years to take this class. Although, if you're a beginner I highly recommend, even though you really want to take the posing, you really want to take the lighting, take this one first.
Not only inspires you, but also provides you with the tools necessary to bring that inspiration to life.
When you think of the consequences of running a business today and what it involves for yourself, for your family, for your passion, you owe it to yourself to take a business class. And if there's a business class that needs to be taken, of course I'm bragging for my own, but this is a good one. You've heard the testimonials, and these people, they spoke from their heart. And some of them have taken the class 2 or 3 years ago, and they're still running on the program. They're still getting benefits from it. So you got to make a decision. I hope it's the one that will take you into my class at the Niagara School of Imaging in just a few weeks from now. So don't delay anymore. It's time.